What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. Um, I'm only coming back on here to make a correction and stuff. I really am gonna take a break from here, but it's just the way I left one of my previous videos. Now that I think about it, it doesn't even make any sense. But it's the time traveling ones that apparently on Apex TV, which is a YouTube channel that I've been following for a while, years now. Like man, like almost 5 years too. 5 years, something like that. It's crazy. They got crazy ass videos on there. And the only reason, just to be clear, the only reason why I became really open minded as to the stuff that they say, because a lot of stuff you look at it, it's just like a dumb thing, right? But this Noah kid, whatever, he did even make a video. He was like, "No, that this is all a joke. It's all this and that." But the only reason why I believe that this is happening because the information still gets out. That's how I look at it. And I'm like I said, I'm freaking not even all there sometimes. But that's how I look at it. I look at it as that the information still gets out. But the only reason why I ever even became open minded with Apex TV in the beginning was because they had predicted it was the coldest weather in 2019, I think it was, on the East Coast. The coldest weather in history. They predicted that storm or whatever. Did they say the Midwest? Or no, it was the East. Somewhere in the East. I don't fucking know. But it was here in the United States. But it was the coldest weather ever recorded or whatever. And they predicted that 2 months before that happened. That's the only reason why I ever really became at least a little bit open-minded as to why they're even talking about the shit that they're talking about. You know what I mean? So that's just to touch on, you guys, why I became open-minded with Apex TV and that crap. Now, the Saturn thing, so they do say that, because they do worry about things causing a paradox. Apparently these keepers of time, have it to where there's just some things that are supposed to happen naturally, organically, in the best way possible for everybody. Especially when it comes to something like the evolution of a Earth or a species or a country, whatever, however you want to see this. But so that these time travelers went to the year 37,000 and they found that Saturn was missing, right? But they don't want to go further than that because they're afraid that if what they were doing caused a paradox, if them time traveling back and forth or forward, mainly because apparently it's harder to time travel in the past. It's possible, but it's harder. It's a lot harder to time travel to the past. But what these time travelers say is that when they went to the year 37,000, they noticed that Saturn was missing. But because of that, they don't want to go further because they're not sure if them doing the time traveling caused a paradox, causing something so severe to where a whole planet can go missing or whatever the fuck. We don't even know. I don't even know. But again, we're all kind of how do I say this? I had to stop the truck for a bit because it's fucking loud in here. But I'm using one of the older trucks. My truck is shut down right now. It's down. But yeah, so everybody kind of has the right to be a little bit crazy, and as long as you don't harm anybody, hurt anybody, as long as you're not telling as long as you're not telling anybody to do anything crazy that's going to cause them harm or cause somebody else harm, you should be fine. We're talking about 37,000, dude. We've got plenty of time to act like monkeys on this earth and or on this country or whatever, even as truck drivers. or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. We got plenty of time to be delusional about shit. But that is why, or something that I do want to clear up with you guys, is why I became so open-minded with Apex TV in the beginning. And also, you can even go onto the interview with Time Traveler, like in 2060. It's about a time traveler that goes to where India is right now. He visits in 2060, and all we could hear is just the audio. That's pretty much it. But when you listen to it, that's, I think, where the core of everything is. It's like listening to the testimonial, listening to the details. It would be pretty fucking difficult for somebody to fake something like that. But again, everybody's entitled to believe whatever the hell they want to believe. So, we, like I said, we got all the time in the world to be monkeys and just have fun, but still, bring some attention to some potential concerns about things that we could control. You know what I mean? And a lot of shit we can't control. That is as scary as fuck, but there's a lot of shit that we can't control. Not me. You guys can't control my stupidity, and I can't control your stupidity. But when it comes to like the world or whatever, or the country, or the way we behave, the way we interact and react towards changes or towards people, towards situations, those type of things we have some control. On some of those things we have a lot of control, but those things we got some control, for the most part. So I just wanted to clear that up. That they're about the Saturn thing, is that they became too afraid to keep moving forward in the future because they weren't sure if they were causing a paradox. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Keep looking for love. Keep finding love. I'm pretty sure TikTok and stuff it's got a lot of stuff there's a lot of women out here that, or not, you don't have to look for love. Just look for fucking fun. Not everything has to be all like with emotions and all. Nah, sometimes the energies shift. The energy, your own energy shifts to accommodate whatever you've learned in the past. Nothing stays the same, and you can change. It's okay for you to change. It really is okay for you to change some of the things that you probably should change. And I could go forever. That's why I'm leaving, because I want I kind of do want to see if I could sit back and chill, knowing that there's no guarantee you guys are going to be here in 2029, 2028. There's no guarantee that I'm going to be here 2028, 2029, 2030. There's no guarantee. And that's why it's important for you guys to just take care of yourselves as best as possible. And I hope to see you guys out there somewhere in the fucking future. Whether it happens or not, I don't fucking know. I don't know. So I'll let you guys go. Take care.